is on. You know what, man? This is crazy, dog. This is crazy, bruh. This is crazy. It is a Thursday. It is a couple days. I say we about less than 2 weeks away from WrestleMania, which means we about to get ready for flights, about to get ready to deal with musty people, about to get ready to deal with, while at Mania, our friends, family reunion, all that. But you know what? You know what happens on a Thursday, my guy? It means people come into the 2DopeMarks arena, come kick it with us, 2DopeMarks. That's D. I'm Brando. We appreciate y'all coming out. And before I even say, hey, you can follow us on all the socials. Now I'm talking about you can follow us on Twitter at 2DopeMarks, follow us on Threads at 2DopeMarks, follow us on Facebook, Instagram at 2DopeMarks. You can follow D not at your local bookstore because he's likely to like stiff arm you if you try to ask him to do something stupid like that.
Yeah, for real.
Oh man, so it feel like something special is in the air, D. I mean, I know I'm dripping a little bit with the Sachi robe and everything, but it's something special in the air, dog. It's something special in the air. Something special. Bam! That's right. Merch coming soon, people. Merch coming soon. Merch coming soon.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
Yeah. Merch coming soon. We gonna go ahead, open up the store. WrestleMania week, we gonna open up the store. You can buy your 2DopeMarks merch, shirts, crew necks, because it's still hoodie season in some areas of the country. And again, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. We are 10 episodes in. 10. It's about as long as a baddie season on Zeus, but it's not as long as Grey's Anatomy, because Grey's Anatomy is going for like 25 years now. It's been in
ain't that like Law and Order? Law and Order been on for like more times than anything ever.
Yeah, but we look, I love you and everything, but I don't know if we're gonna get to that. We're not gonna get to that General Hospital Monday Night Raw episodic situation. Like eventually we want to pass the baton to somebody.
Oh my god. I got 3 of these. I left 3 of these motherfuckers upstairs. So yeah, they can do this shit.
Yeah, they can do this 1,000 times, man. They can do this 1,000 times. But yeah, man.
Yes, though.
You done? It's a wrap. It's a wrap, Rizzy.
Yeah.
All right. It's a wrap, Rizzy. Again, appreciate y'all coming out, man. I'm in my little Versace robe because tomorrow is my birthday.
It's B Day. Literally, it's B Day.
It is literally B Day.
And not Beyonce.
Nah. Although
even though y'all both from Houston.
We're both from Houston, and her wedding anniversary is my birthday, but that's neither here nor there.
For real?
Dead ass. The four is real. But I got a memory for you per se. You know, it was April 4th, 1993.
Care to share?
Yeah, WrestleMania 9. I'm not really much of a fan of WrestleMania 9 per se, because how they did my boy Yokozuna. How old buddy did Yokozuna.
Funny story about that. Like, so my dad had to work. My dad had the little black box. You could just sit there and just watch all the pay-per-views and stuff. But I couldn't be with him that weekend. So my aunt was like, yo, if you go like clean out my car, I'll give you $29.99 so you can order and watch it from your house, live from Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. Yeah. My first ever pay-per-view I purchased on my own with my money.
Wow.
My goddamn money.
That's
at
amazing.
11 years old.
That
always
is amazing.
Getting money, shorty. Always getting money.
That's amazing. I always say is, a lot of shit happened in wrestling this week, but tonight's episode, man, we get into the nitties of the gritty right quick fast. I know we got ticker tapes, we got, headlines, spoilers, all that, but again, you already know what we talking about. We're talking Jey and Gunther turning into Ivan Drago versus Apollo Creed. You know what I'm saying? We talking what happened with Cody-Cena III in the ring. We're talking Houston's own Booker T checking the culture vulture. You know what I'm saying? Even playing a game, are you here for it? We're going to go through AEW Dynasty. And before we even get to Hater of the Week, because a lot of people, because we do like anniversaries and things like that. This year's the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania 2000. And a lot of people, either they love that card, they hate the card, they hate the ending. So we're going to go into that. But first, Monday, things got really real in London, England. Now, I told myself, a lot of people said this, included, was like, yo, if it's going to be Jey and Gunther, going to have to kick it up a notch. But he is super invested. And on Monday, they went the Apollo Creed Ivan Drago route with Big Jim playing Apollo Creed and his brother having to carry him and hold him in his arms while Ivan Drago called that man a whole pussy.
Sure did.
While
if he dies, he dies. So,
again, sometimes ultraviolence is necessary to take shit up to another level in wrestling feuds, man. A lot of people felt like the 10 Weeks of Hell was dragging. And I think I know why they said the 10 Weeks of Hell was dragging. Because nobody cares about Gunther punking Tozawa.
At all.
Cares about him punking Otis. You punk Big Bro? Now we into something. You punk Big Bro the same way that Roman did Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Now we got something. Because if you want to talk about what truly made Jey a crash out and made him the right
main event man. Yep. That's what we got to see. We got to see that.
That's what we got to see. That's what we got to see. So all the blood, all the making Gunther look like a straight up 100% killer. With that all being said, my long ass preamble, how do you feel now about Jey versus Gunther at WrestleMania?
Oh no, he got to beat that motherfucker ass. He got to beat the shit out that motherfucker for real. But that's what I said a couple weeks ago. Like, it was underwhelming. The build up was so underwhelming. So like now maybe they listen to the 2DopeMarks podcast. I don't freaking know, but hope they did. But it's better. Like it's now the storytelling is getting kicked up. You know what I'm saying? It's ramping up real quick. I'm eager to see within the next 2 weeks because we have two more Raws before Mania. So yeah. I'm eager to see what's going to happen with that and how that goes. Because you have to now you got two Raws and one SmackDown left before Mania.
If math serves me correctly, I think so.
Yeah, so everybody on Raw got that time. SmackDown, I don't know. But getting back to the subject at hand, I like what I saw. Beat the shit out of him. Zip tied him to the ropes. Kind of remind me of Randy and Triple H when Stephanie got DDT, before Mania. Thank you for giving us something. I didn't want to see Jey get choked out for the 16th time. That man meant to sleep more times than the goddamn bear in hibernation. Shit. Like, the man got choked out every goddamn week.
He did. And we agreed that, sometimes you're going to need some color just to justify, hey, like, this is beyond the title now. This is personal now. This is like legit now. And I think for Jey, and Jimmy was telling this, you told us, last week, it was like, yo, I don't need to see Yeet Man try and win this World Heavyweight title. I need to see main event Jey Uso, right hand man Jey Uso, man who went in Tribal Combat, Bloodline Rules Jey Uso, Hell in a Cell 2017 versus New Day Jey Uso. Indeed. I need that Jey Uso to try and get it done. All in all, I think Jimmy played his role to a T. Like, I wasn't expecting him to go like Eddie Guerrero, Great Muta in terms of the blood loss. Yeah. You know what I mean? But in those situations, is any form of great storytelling will tell you, like, you need an emotional pull, right?
Right.
Like, for example, Tiffany Charlotte, they ain't got an emotional pull. It's literally
that's because, well, that's a whole nother story. I don't even want to get into that. But
I'll put it to you like this, because their emotional story is it's a Phantom and a Chrysler 300 with a Phantom body kit on it, right? And this is no knock on Charlotte. This is no knock on Tiffany. but this is something we just see when Charlotte pull up. Like we talking about the daughter of Ric Flair, who is legit a far better like physical specimen as a wrestler than her dad was, versus somebody who literally got into business because of her, right?
Well, you gotta think about it too, though. When it came down to that, like when Charlotte won the Rumble, she came back on Raw. Was it Raw or SmackDown? I can't remember.
Raw? It was Raw. It was Raw.
Yeah, Raw. Came back on Raw, and she was supposed to be the face. She was supposed to be the baby face. The crowd didn't want that shit, so she had to pivot real quick. Yeah. And Tiffany's used to being a heel, so Facts. I don't think she was ready to be a face in that particular time. They pivoted, and that's why Charlotte destroyed her ass in that damn interview. She destroyed the motherfucking ass. Like, that's why there's no true build-up about it. You know what I mean? That's why that this match, I hate to say it, it's going to be a good match, but I might be in the bathroom.
See, I'm not going to be in the bathroom because I want to see how this plays out, right? Although we do have an interesting question, though. And this is kind of jumping ahead, but we can go ahead and go with this. So we got this from Chris Wrestling. He was like, what is one shocking swerve or surprise you'd love to see happen in a WrestleMania 41 match that nobody's predicting?
You know what? Me and you've already talked about it. Mine already.
We kind of talked about this, you know what I'm saying, a little bit last week in the Mania triple threat between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk. And we said that, you know, hey, what if Paul Heyman were to leave with Seth Rollins as opposed to CM Punk?
Yeah, because Seth doing some real shit right now. And I mean, a lot of people aren't paying attention. Seth doing some real real heel shit right now.
Yeah.
And everybody's cheering CM Punk and throwing up their wands.
Yep. So for one beyond that, I would say Gunther denying us the yeet. He denies us going full-blown yeet mania.
Yeah.
And making that happen. Because I think the way this card is shaping up right now, like so far we got Logan Paul versus AJ Styles pretty much confirmed, right? They're going to eventually confirm the Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky triple threat, right? We have the aforementioned triple threat between Punk, Rollins, and Reigns. We have Cody-Cena, which again we'll get to Cody-Cena in just a minute. We have Jay Gunther, and is that it so far? Am I missing
something? So they're teasing the New Day against the Viking War Machine Raiders or the Lost Ark. Them dudes, yeah. I see also too. I'm not sure how to put it together, but they're trying to do something with Braun Breaker, Penta, and the Judgment Day. So I'm waiting to see what comes out of that.
So I think there's going to be a multi-man between Penta, Braun, Dom, and Finn. I know that sounds like an Adventure Time.
You know who I'm rooting for.
Exactly. I think my swerve is this. My swerve is this on that note. Like, even if, you know, Jay and Gunther is one thing, if Dominic Mysterio walks out of Las Vegas,
yes,
Intercontinental Champion,
yes, I'm here for the shit.
And he does it in a sneaky heel ass way, because you see Liv, must say, being chief instigator on Raw Monday.
Man,
that'd be the one. That would, if people ask like, hey, how do you reheat Judgment Day? You reheat Judgment Day with Dom Mysterio being a champion and Finn Balor not being a champion.
That might be my shirt that I wear for whatever night that is. I might wear my dirty down just to piss people off. But another one they got coming up. Like, you look at the dynamic between Braun Strowman, Jacob, and then you got
Solo and Jacob in LA Knight. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be no swerve. Like, again, put the bet on Jacob, dog. Let's stop BSing. Let's not play with that. But Chris Wrestling, thank you for the question. We appreciate you tapping in with us tonight. I think all in all, you know, the 10 weeks of hell from Jay and Gunther, it needed stakes beyond the fact that I won the Rumble. right?
Yeah.
And beyond the fact that, hey, I know you beat me for this title before, but I know what I need to do now. Like I need to go climb that ladder. So eventually, I don't think we're gonna get like a Jey Uso training montage like Rocky punching the bear meat in Rocky 4 before he fought Drago in Russia.
Not the bear meat.
Just hey dog, look, man. Just saying. I just think that now that we have something legit set with them two, and like I'm really invested in seeing it, like that match is likely going to either open the card Saturday.
I can see it. I can see that.
Or it's gonna be somewhere somewhere in the middle, right? But if you want to keep the crowd hot and warm, yeah, you start with the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah, you start out. You start with the heat.
Yeah.
You hear the Star Spangled Banner and America the Beautiful and all that other crazy shit, and then it's yeet.
But I got one for you though, D. I got one for you though. So, say, all right, I know this may be a little bit of a remix from last year in Philly. Remember how Sami Zayn walked through the curtain before the last person he saw was Kevin Owens?
What you think his last person he's gonna see is Big Jim?
Nah, it ain't gonna be Big Jim.
Oh, Roman.
It's gonna be Big Cuz.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope as shit. That'd be dope as shit. For real.
Because again, telling that mean the Anoa'i family opens and closes Mania in the same city where they got their first 2 losses at Mania because of some bullshit.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
See?
I'm here for the shits.
Yeah, I'm here for them as well. Speaking of the shits, we got John Cena, Cody Rhodes 3. Again, I put it in Cena's Cody 3 because again, it's the 3rd time they've had this one-on-one in the ring, right? They had a one-on-one after Cena cooked that Augustus Gloop in Belgium.
And
they had the other joint the week later, and I was like, something is missing. Again, like things are missing here, right? And I think because they got 2 weeks to go, they starting to put they hitting the nitrous button, really, right? So I know Wale Mania is gonna have a fatal 4-way rap battle, but Cena and Cody in London throwing bars at one another.
They was cooking bacon on a hot Sunday morning.
Like this was Hagler Hearns, first round Hagler Hearns, just bomb away, right? What I say? Who do you thought won the promo battle, and what was the one line he said? Oh, nah, he got his ass on that one.
So a lot of folks will say Cody won the shit, and because he got the crossroads off. I'm gonna say Cena won that shit. When that man said, "I make billionaires, make billionaires money, and you still billionaires with sons money."
Nah, the line was,
you know the context. Shit.
He's like, I build empires for billionaires. You should steal money from the kids.
I was dead, like, so it. You know what? I mean, let me retract that. You know what? I think that was a tie because that comeback of that man said, "Hold up, John. At least they never cheered for me. You can't wrestle." And I was like, "Ugh, that's cold."
Yeah, that's cold. Nasty. That is nasty.
That was icy as a hockey rink, man.
It was. I mean, this is also the same dude, and Mimi, you probably say this all the time. Mimi says all the time, like, you know what I'm saying? Cody made up. Cody ain't, you know what I'm saying, ain't genuine. Let's say the veneer is all polished and too pretty. And then I think he came back at all that. It's like, nah, dog. Let's say it's more dick in your promo than them jorts. I was like, sheesh. You let him say that to you, John? What?
The funny thing is, if you pay attention to the 2 prior to, Cena never responded head on to Cody. So black leather, graffiti style, dirty diamond, neon green, and the center plate spins reveal a tiny picture of Rey Mysterio crying. I want it.
Yo.
I want it. I will buy that motherfucker, and I will have that bitch the next day.
Yo, that is a nasty belt. Look, you talking about Travis Scott merch selling like hotcakes? A dirty dime custom IC title, boy.
Listen, Listen.
Take my 250 now.
I am Dirty Dom. Besides Liv Morgan, I am Dirty Dom's biggest fan.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yes, but yeah, going back to it, like this is the first time that you've seen Cena go straight at Cody. Mm-hmm. He would look at him, he would walk out and ignore him and this, that, and the other. He went straight at Cody's neck. I have a feeling. Give it the next 2 weeks. You're gonna see the Cody full, and then you're gonna see Cena clap back and be more physical.
Right. Because again, the fact that they locked up, touched a little bit, John ain't about to just take a crossroads and that be that before you get to Mania. I don't think that's gonna happen at all. I think what you're gonna get at, for the most part, is John has got to acknowledge, at least on some level, like, okay, you learn something from them car rides with me. You learn something how to, get yourself over. You learn how the fact that, yes, you had to leave to make this happen. I feel like John was still spitting off some of that promo I cut when he first, turned heel a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I think in totality, this time we finally acknowledged a few things, right? We acknowledged why he went after Cody for real at Elimination Chamber. We understood.
Right.
I mean, Cody acknowledged, like, oh, you sold your soul to The Rock, but Cena never has laid out exactly why he said, I bet.
No. And Cena in the past has been very transparent on what he does and how he moves and whatnot. And he has, and Cena's being Hollywood Cena right now. He's not being that old Cena, that old word life. Mm-hmm. He's not that right now.
He's not. But I'm gonna need John to do one. I know he's not. He said he's not gonna give us new merch. No, he's gonna give us new merch in different colors, like he always does. He's not gonna give us a new interest theme or a new attire. But you can go see the barber for a new fade.
Dog, that man is for the head club for men right now. I'm about to give him a motherfucking lock. Just one lock. And one of my locks will fit his cul-de-sac.
WWE got freaking Prime sponsorships and Wingstop partnerships. They can't get Hims.
They can't get Rogaine. They can't
get Sacred with Beyonce joint.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
I need some.
You can take a Sharpie and just color that motherfucking hair real quick if you got to.
You can put up the old, the old World Life logo and use the back of the man's hair for the O. Am I lying?
Bye. Get off the podcast. Walk away. Walk the fuck away. Bro.
Not walking away, man. I'm not walking away. It's 2DopeMarks, man. I'm not walking away. I'm just saying, for those in attendance and 1,000 around the world, brother, you're gonna be in front of 70,000 people. Well, not 70,000, about 50,000 because it's Allegiant. But
no, it's probably gonna be 30,000 the way these motherfucking tickets selling right now.
Nah, they still got some out there, but they still got some out there. Look, I don't know where it's gonna be sitting at. You know what I'm talking about? But
with the Lord, tickets. They gonna be sitting on God's knee. I'm so serious, brother. The way this shit going, listen.
Look,
we got tariffs and shit getting handed out and getting denied. Motherfuckers, come on, man. For real.
Hey, no bullshit. You think Shawn Michaels can super kick a tariff one quick time so we can get shit
man,
back?
I wish. That shit kicking my ass right now. I got kids.
It ain't even really kicked. It ain't even. Oh my God, you're right. You do have kids. This ain't politics. But point is, man. All right. So to recap, Cena Cody did exactly what they needed to do. We now got a little extra stakes for Mania. We still got 2 more shows. Wait, we got Raw the 6th, Raw the 13th. Okay.
Raw is on the 6th. It's back
in Minneapolis. State. Yes, Minneapolis. In Soda. Chad Gable's home.
Just do it. Hey, that's another match. Rey Mysterio against
El Grande Americano.
Yeah. I love it.
The big American. The big American.
I love it.
That is his name.
I love it.
American.
I'm here for it.
Oh my God. They back in the States. I'm gonna be remiss, dog. I'm gonna be upset Like, we ain't got no midday Raws no more. Like,
I'm cool because I'm tired of taking off work. Shit.
I'm not.
I didn't had a half a day for 3 weeks.
Man, again, I'm a fan of these European shows for one reason and one reason only. Besides the fact the crowds be lit, I'm a fan because the show come on and the show's over, and I can go get shit done afterwards.
I don't watch. I don't watch TV. I don't got shit else to do.
This is facts. These is facts, man. These is facts. Yeah, these all right, fine. So yeah, they're back in Minnesota, but yes, there are 2 Raws before Mania. There are technically
2 SmackDowns.
No, 3. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Tomorrow, the 11th, and then
2.5.
Friday SmackDown. Yeah. It's 2 more. Yeah, 2 more. 2.5 SmackDowns. 2 more SmackDowns. Now, that's that. That's covering, you know, the funny stuff. But let's get to some real shit right quick, fast, right? So for those who are not up on it, DJ Vlad, Culture Vulture, Cancer, known Fed in all aspects and phases.
Fucking
recently. Snow Demon. That's a new one. I ain't used that one before.
Listen, I'm unloading the clip. I'm unloading the clip on this motherfucker.
All right. He decided to go out and say, hey, Booker, let's say reached out to Booker T, try to get him booked on Vlad TV, and also try to, you know, mischaracterize Book's character by saying, yo, why you taking pictures with this dude who was a known sex offender? And Book was like, dog, I've turned down interviews to be on Vlad TV. Like, I don't associate myself with you.
Show receipts too.
And he was like, and I'm about to pull it up because, again, if you watch it on YouTube, you can see this. So I am going to, you know, pull the thing up, share my screen. Yeah. Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. Boom. All right. So here we are, right? This is Booker T posted his last night, April 2nd, and said, if I'm lying, I'm dying, right? And this is September 9th, 2020, mid-pandemic. Vlad to him, let me know if you still want to do the interview. We've hit your guy a few times, but haven't gotten a response. I'm going to presume that the guy is my homie Brad Gilmore. September 22nd, 2 weeks later, let's do a call. And, you know, blocked out the number. He said, I want to make this right. January 7th, 2021, let's do the interview. Perfect time with that song blowing up. I'm going to presume the song in question is Booker T by Bad Bunny.
Booker T by Bad Bunny, yeah.
Correct. Now, fast forward to January 8th, very next day. Thanks, but no thanks. He said, okay, fam, I'm disappointed, but I was late for an interview, so I understand. Congrats on the massive success of the new song. I'm still a fan. Take care. And then that very next day, quote, what do we pay you an appearance fee? So, folks, how is it that Booker T can peep game with Vlad? How is that, right? And you know what? Let me adjust everybody so we can see. Yeah, cool. So my question to y'all: how is it that Booker T can see Vlad for what Vlad is, and other people can't? Right? Like, again, I understand what Vlad's platform is. He'll have a 2 minute, or not 2 minutes. That's improper. A 2 hour long interview with somebody, chop it up into different segments.
And then charge your ass for the whole goddamn 2 hours.
Yeah. And so, like, yes, Vlad has a platform, but so does Adam 22. He also has a platform. And half the people that are on that damn show of his with no jumper are currently involved in a RICO case. So, again, D, my question to you is, why do people want to try Booker T? Why?
People forget where Booker came from. You know what I mean? Like people forget what this man. I think him. I'm putting him in these categories. Him, R-Truth, MVP are three integral black men that have literally turned their life around from what the stereotypical black man was supposed to be, and made their lives better for the greater good. And these three men, specifically Booker, are giving back. Like Booker has reality of wrestling. Listen, this man, what did he say? He said, "You taking pictures with the pedophile dude, or what's his name?" That man,
Chance Rance,
yeah. That man said, "I don't know every wrestler that I don't know every freaking wrestler that I go to train. Yeah, he goes to different wrestling schools to train. You know, be a what's it called? A guest trainer,
guest trainer and advisor.
Yeah, but you can't. What? No. Why? Why do you think you're gonna try this, man? Like Booker T is, for me specifically, somebody that has done the work and has made better with his career and tried to bring other people up. You know what I mean? So like the Maya worlds and reality of wrestling.
Yes.
I ain't gonna say, like, I'm not gonna say from just a black person to Zillify too. He's promoting different wrestlers. You know what I mean? So like,
Zilla,
what are we doing?
AJ,
yeah, Zilla, like exactly.
Must say
he's giving back.
Dude, must say, God dang, I forgot what his name was in reality wrestling, but he went to WWE. God dang it, football dude used to play for the Patriots, Texans, and now he's with Mansoor in AEW.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The little pose dude. Yeah. But it boggles the mind that Vlad would try to come at him and ask for an interview. And there are some suckers that actually fall for it, want to get paid, this, that, and the other. You know who else will probably get paid? And if you interview him, take that shit to Terry. Take that shit to cul-de-sac Terry. He'll tell you every goddamn thing. And he might say nigga on goddamn on a damn pot. Go, you get money, you get your shit for that. Leave our folk alone. Like wrestling
Mason Madden. Mason Madden,
like,
that is his name. Mason Madden. I remember him as initially because I saw him kind of rise up in reality wrestling as a Marcellus Black, aka the Shogun or Row. But then again, it's so many things that people confound with race and wrestling, and I'm like, a lot of ways this is not going to work the same. Like, if anybody were to look at the scope of professional wrestling in terms of race, like, it's a lot of work that needs to be done in a lot of ways, but at the same time, look at NXT.
Yeah,
like, we just crowned a new black champ Tuesday in Ricky Saints. There are three black men going for the NXT title, which is not even the main title, but basically the symbol of like, oh, you got next, and we're about to call you up next to be on the main roster.
For sure.
Right? And for the second year in a row, you dead ass have you have multiple black people headlining a major event in WrestleMania weekend, right? So again, and then hell, I must say the stable they promoting in NXT with Dark State. It's three black dudes and
Saquon motherfucking Sugars.
Yes. Shot DC's own. See, I'm not getting I'm not messing it up.
Yeah. We was about to scrap. I was about to fly to your house and beat your ass.
No, we might messing over this week. So if you're trying to check Booker on anything, I mean, the guy's been in the business for damn near 40 years in a way, right? He's seen everything.
And he's still giving back.
He's still getting 1,000% still giving back. So again, I can't name one quality that Officer Vlad has in hip hop. I don't, right? Outside of
Detective Vlad, he got promoted.
I guess, but that's how I feel about it. I think it's a bunch of bullshit to try and jump on a situation between two men, and in that situation they literally went up face to face and talked about like, oh, you were talking slick. How you really feel, right? So, all in all, man.
Oh, not to cut you off real quick. The last thing I gotta say, I'm gonna leave it alone after this. We already are a culture that are divided. You see a lot of other ethnicities that stick together, and we're the only ethnicity that don't stick together. And so for you have DJ USSR decide that he wants to sit there and divide that shit too. Motherfuckers need to read the room. Plain and simple. Yeah. I'm proud of Booker T for saying fuck that shit. I'm cool with that. I say fuck the other motherfucker that decided to do the interview. And yeah, like read the room. You just going after money.
Exactly.
Like leave that shit be. I don't want to see no other black wrestler on DJ Vlad. I don't. Because if they do, I'm gonna call them out.
Yeah. Yep. All right. I got one for you. Prison's coming through with these questions. I must say, I got a shot to him. He says, do you think if the WWE does an immortal moment in the Hall of Fame for segments, the same way they're now inducting matches into the Hall of Fame, do I think that the Kevin Owens Chris Jericho Festival of Friendship goes in there?
No. No. You can't put it in there before you put Sean Taker or the end of an era. You can't do that.
You want matches? He talking segments.
Oh, you talking segments? Oh, that
he talking segments.
I mean, you got to go before that. You got the barbershop. You got Andre ripping the chain off of Terry.
Yeah.
You got shit. I'm gonna even put one out there. Jericho throwing HBK into the TV, and that's why Sean I go left instead of right. Like,
okay.
I mean, Sean's getting double.
But again, I think if you're talking about something from the Attitude Era that deserves a spot in there, it's literally Rock. This Is Your Life.
Yeah,
it is the beer bath.
You can go beer bath. You can go shit. Stone Cold Stuns Vince for the first time.
Exactly.
You can go to Mike Tyson moment.
Yeah. So I think you got to give it time, right? Like I think they're doing a smart thing by making sure like the first match is arguably the most significant match in Mania history in Bret Austin, the submission match at WrestleMania 13. But if you're talking about matches that belong in the Hall of Fame, we'll be here all day. We'll be here all day trying to go through that, man.
And I don't think that's based off opinion. I think that's based off opinion too, because people have their favorite matches regardless.
Yeah.
They might have some matches that some people don't agree with. You'll have matches that people do agree with. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, D. I'm gonna play a real rapid fire game with you right quick fast.
Shit.
It is called it's perfect. It's perfect. It's called Are You Here For It? Right? I ain't got no theme music. Next time we do this, I have some theme music, some very snazzy game music, that sort of thing. All right. First off, Trick Williams, Obafemi, Javon Evans, Stand and Deliver, NXT title match. Here for it?
Yep.
Cool.
You got three black men in a main event match at the same time. I'm cool with it.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Tomorrow we got B-Fab versus Naomi. Are you here for it?
Yeah, because B-Fab, that's my dog. Yes.
Okay. Logan Paul versus AJ Styles at Mania. You here for it?
Fuck Logan Paul and fuck Prime. I will not let my kids drink Prime.
Okay. Okay.
You said rapid fire. You want me to shoot?
I did. I wasn't prepared for that one. Ricky Starks, in North American champion.
Beautiful.
Okay. Stephanie Vaquer having to give up her NXT North American title to the point where now you have a 6-person ladder match for it at Stand and Deliver.
I get it and love it.
Last Legend losing.
Bullshit.
Okay. Would you ever cop
what is this? What is this? The psychology intake?
A little bit. Would you ever cop a Pretty Deadly Fit?
Fuck no. What?
I had to ask. I had to ask.
Use some shit for that. You did it on purpose because you know how I was gonna motherfucking respond, man.
I had to ask. All right. Last but not least. If somebody offers you to do something strange for a piece of change in Las Vegas, you here for it or not?
See the way my life is set up. There's certain people watching right now. That I won't say no, and I'm loyal. I don't want no trouble.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right, cool.
No trouble. I just want to go to Vegas, watch WrestleMania, and bring my ass back home. That's it. I want no trouble because that person will beat my motherfucking ass.
That's
you try to get me fucked up, Holmes. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna send her to you. I'm gonna send her ass to you.
Don't send her to me.
Yeah.
Did you know what? We'll chat offline about that one because I have a simple question, just one question. Did you wish that person a happy birthday?
Absolutely. I was the first one.
Good. But I hope you did that shit at midnight.
See, what happened was she wanted me to get some sleep, right? And like I fell asleep and I woke up at 3:05 in the morning, sent it, and then went back to sleep.
I'm screaming. This man said I did it at 3:05. Wow.
I'm tired.
I agree. Yes, Mark Henry's retirement speech definitely does.
Yes, it does. Yes,
1,000%. 1,000%.
Yes, it does.
All right. So yeah, it's a quick game of here. Are you here for it? Oh no. Well, I got one last spot. I got one last question for you, bro.
Damn.
Black man being thrown in the glass and he rising up like the Terminator. You here for it or not?
Yeah, fuck that. We're the most dangerous creatures ever.
See, all right. I take it you ain't watched Dynasty AEW last night.
I'm watching that shit.
That's
I told you I was asleep.
I believe it.
I'm tired. I gotta get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired.
All right, I believe it. Okay, so again, we got AEW Dynasty. It's happening Sunday. Again, I am not really. It's a 9-match card. They're doing the first round of the Owen Hart tournament, men's and the women's. By the way, I'm not a fan of the bracket because it would mean that we get Mercedes versus Athena in round 2 instead of the finals.
No parts of it. I don't want. See, you don't got my.
Look at your blood pressure. You get.
No. What you doing?
I'm talking wrestling. I don't know what you're doing.
I am too.
I'm talking professional wrestling here, man. I am talking. It's a 9-match card. You know what I'm saying? It's headlined by Jon Moxley versus old buddy with your man's Prince Nana in the corner for the AEW World Title. And also features it features some heat on it, right? It features some heat on it. So we're gonna go through this card from match 1 to match 9. You give it real quick and simple, brother. All right. First round of the women's Owen Hart Cup tournament. It's Mercedes Moné, the TBS champion, aka the Belt Collector, versus Julia Hart. Who you got?
That's easy. Low light skin.
All right, cool. We got first round matchup, which is gonna be some heat. It's Will Ospreay versus the newly minted AEW superstar Kevin Knight.
Oh, I love Kevin Knight. But I gotta go with Ospreay.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Ospreay as well. I think the man's gonna get a proper introduction to AEW television and people who slept.
But I'm glad that Kevin is actually getting that exposure in this.
Yeah, I am too. We saw him last year at Ashe, and Doc. I was like, oh nah, he legit. He for real. Next we got the Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin with MVP versus the Learning Tree, which is Big Bill and Brian Keith. Brian Keith, a former reality wrestling star in his own goddamn right. And by the way, the only wrestler in human history to ever be sponsored by Swisher House.
We heard people.
Thank you. We heard people. All right, cool. All right. Daniel Garcia versus Adam Cole for the AEW TNT Championship. Basically, one of these dudes gonna cheat. They've been trying not to cheat. One of these dudes gonna cheat. I think Adam Cole's gonna win this.
I'm going with my oldest son's favorite wrestler, baby.
All right. Chris Jericho and Bandito, which is basically a title versus match for the ROH World Championship. And ironically, that's the only Ring of Honor based feud actually on AEW television.
Fuck
which
Chris
makes
Jericho.
zero sense to me. I hope Bandito wins. Like I don't need that man unmasked. Like
fuck Chris Jericho. I don't need to see a honey bun wrestling.
Where were you on January 6th? Okay.
How man?
All right. Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli, Pot Wheeler Yuta versus Ready FTR. Edge, aka Adam Copeland, Cash Wheeler, Dax Harwood for the AEW Trio Championships. Because I'm pretty sure, like, I think that the Death Riders are gonna retain, and FTR are gonna be doing that breaking up teasing, and it's gonna be on our good friend our good friend Cope to try to keep the peace, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
I'm gonna go with what you said because I really don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, this, which has all the makings of match of the night, is Kenny Omega versus Ricochet versus Speedball Mike Bailey for the international title in a three-way dance.
I love me some Kenny Omega. That's my dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta go with Kenny. And I'm picking with my heart, not my mind.
Yeah, I think Kenny as well, mainly because it is literally his first real defense, and they're gonna be doing some flippy shit in that goddamn match, and I cannot wait. Timeless Tony Storm versus Megan Bayne for the AEW Women's World Championship. I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. I don't know how Tony Storm is gonna put that woman's tits in her purse and walk out as champion in Philly. I don't see it.
I want to see it. I would like to see it, Monique style.
And finally, John Moxley versus old buddy with Prince Nana in the corner for the AEW World Championship.
Prince Nana.
Yeah, I want Prince Nana in his own role to walk out with the belt. Thank you. All right, cool. See, that was quick to the point. Nothing crazy. Yeah. Real good. Real good. See, we did that with not even being disrespectful, dog. Did that with not even being disrespectful.
I was nervous.
You sweating. You were sweating. All right, real quick. Thank you, Jackie Chan. I appreciate you.
I want no trouble. I want no trouble.
All right, real quick. Let's get some nostalgia right quick, man. So before we get to the head of the week, let's get to some nostalgia. 25 years ago, yesterday actually, was WrestleMania 2000. You know, that's the one with the triangle ladder match that preceded TLC 1 at SummerSlam 2000 and TLC 2 at Mania 17. It's the one with the triple threat, 2 falls decides, both belts, the Eurocontinental triple threat between Kurt Angle, He Who Shall Not Be Named, and Chris Jericho. For some reason, there was a Kane and Rikishi match versus DX that I almost forgot happened, but I was like, okay, that did happen. It was a hardcore battle royal, and Hardcore Holly won, beating his cousin. And then ultimately we had the fatal 4-way elimination match for the WWE Championship, in which it's the first time a heel walked out of Mania with the belt. Should have been the second with because Yokozuna should have been first, but that's neither here nor there. My question to you, D, after we revisited this card, we kind of watched some of the matches. Was this a bad Mania? Like, a lot of people said it was mid. Like, it was a Mania.
It was. So if you have to go with a card, like there were 9 matches on this card.
Yeah.
Boss Man, Bull Buchanan against the Godfather and D-Lo. And mind you, Ice-T was around with the whole train. I was here for that match. But
he did. That was, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, will we pay for that now? No.
Nah.
You mentioned the Hollies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a shit about that. Test and Albert. Rest in peace, Test. Again, hold up. Head Cheese? Oh, yeah. Al Snow and Steve Blackman.
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm gonna skip that match. You had Terry Runnels against the Cat, but you had Fabulous Moolah.
Oh yeah, the cat fight.
The showbiz madam.
Didn't somebody show? Didn't one of them women show
the Cat?
in that? No,
Yeah.
that wasn't that match, but yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, ain't nobody want to see them motherfucking flapjacks.
Yeah. Okay. You make your point. Like the pretty much the card was saved by the triangle ladder.
Yeah. So if I'm looking at the card right now, the first time a heel walked away with the title in WrestleMania,
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna agree with that because I'm a Triple H dude. That's my favorite wrestler of all time.
Okay.
But the match that actually made that card, and it's actually one of the most historic matches in WWE history, not only in WWE history, but in tag team wrestling. Mm-hmm. This was the precursor to TLC.
Right.
You got the Dudleys against Edge and Christian and the Hardy Boys in a triangle ladder match.
Yeah.
That if that match wasn't there, then yeah, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, I mean, but we had all the elements kind of leading in, right? We had Matt and Jeff. They had the Hardys versus Edge and Christian in a steel cage match in No Mercy 99. No, that was a ladder match. Sorry, that was a ladder match for Terry Runnels' services. I remember now. Then you had the Hardys versus the Dudleys in the tables match at Royal Rumble 2000, in which Jeff did the swanton off the damn entrance at did that. But yeah, no, this particular, it's a 3-match card for me, right? And I remember as a child, that it was literally like, yo, let's go ahead and just pop in WrestleMania. Because again, that was the weekend of my birthday. What the shit? What the shit? What the shit? No, I'll take this at the thank you.
Set it down.
I'll take this at the end of the show, by the way. I'll take this at the end of the show, by the way. For those who don't know, again, tomorrow is my birthday, and my wife decided to, in the middle of recording, pass me a shot the size of the GDP of Guam.
Bro.
Oh no! Okay. So let's go behind the curtain, right? Because apparently, because D thought I got him in trouble, he texted my wife, aka the top dog, the tribal chief of my household, and was like, "Yo, get this man fucked up."
I didn't text her that. I talked to her and told her personally 3 hours ago. So with that being said, let me do this because I got my favorite shot glass.
All right.
Happy birthday to you, little brother.
Thank you.
Listen, I love you, bro.
Like, love you too.
We started this shit today. I mean, we started this whole shit. You know, this is our brand. This is our thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, we both love wrestling.
Yes.
And for that, like, happy birthday to you, man. This your day.
Thank you.
Tomorrow is, yeah.
God dang. All right, I got it. 3, 2. Hey, y'all.
That shit hurt, didn't it? That shit.
Nope, we good.
My man.
We good.
But no, happy birthday, brother.
Thank you.
Like you my man. So like you are you when it comes to my kids, you Uncle B. Like you look out for me, and when I have my times when I'm fucked up, like when I need some guidance and stuff like that, you always like set me straight. So for that.
Yeah, now this shit's sneaking up on me. I hate the both of y'all. I love you. But God dang, this shit started sneaking on me now. What's crazy is, you know, when we started this, you've been urging us to start this for a good fucking minute too. And
you're a smart dude.
Yeah, and I think like from what we've seen, we 10 episodes deep, and it's just growing. It's just growing, and people
Hey
are
yo,
like,
that look at the ironic shit. The 10th episode was your birthday.
yeah,
You feel me?
it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, my thoughts on Mania 2000. Like, I was really just excited going into it because again, it was around my birthday, and I was like, I basically based an entire birthday around WrestleMania. I thought The Rock should have won, but then looking back at it now, the fact you got like he won it Backlash, like one of the all-time Stone Cold pops. Then you had like easily either basically a top 2 Triple H Rock match with the Iron Man match at Judgment Day 2000. I kind of dig it now, right? Like, it's a 3-match card, really, but I mean, it's an Mania. Like, we've had worse. You've had worse Manias.
You have had it because but people were so loyal to WWE that they would never say anything. And the internet was not a thing back in the day for people to voice their opinion.
Very true, very true. Forums were just in their infancy, so to speak. But also at the same time,
for sure.
Like WWE's on a full-blown hot streak from like 98 from Mania 14 up until I would say No Way Out with the Foley Triple H Hell in a Cell match. So
yeah,
it was on it. They was on it, and people think that that was a little bit of a misfire to let Triple H walk out of Mania with the belt, and also making it seem like and also making it seem like the McMahon melodrama with their saga was more important than everything else. But that's wrestling for you, right? It paid off in the end. D, I got tequila coursing through my veins right now.
As you should.
As I should. But
as you should.
You know what this is, man. It's your favorite segment, my favorite segment.
Let me do it.
Hey. It's time for Hate of the Week, man. It's time for Hate of the Week segment of the show where me and D get some gripes off, get some takes from things we see around the world, whether it be in pro wrestling, government, sports, et cetera. And since D went first last week, and before that, Cuz went first, I am going to put the spotlight on all you members of the internet wrestling community who want to throw a full-blown bitch fit over the winner of the Royal Rumble should main event WrestleMania. Guys, sometimes these things alternate, right? Sometimes, yes, the winner of the Royal Rumble main events WrestleMania. Sometimes that person does not. But the main thing that person always does is get a title shot at WrestleMania. Should the WWE kind of, make it specify it in a sense so that nobody has their feelings in a bunch per se? Maybe, but that's on them. But again, they've built in this since 1993. So we are literally 32 years into this. That whoever wins the Royal Rumble gets the title shot at WrestleMania. Now, D, we're gonna play a quick game here.
Why you keep surprising me with shit?
You're fine. Don't worry. You're fine. Because I know how your brain works, right? I'm gonna tell you this right now. 1999, Vince McMahon won the Rumble. Did he main event WrestleMania?
No, because he gave the daggone belt. The belt he gave the belt up, and then the winner, the runner up was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Exactly. 2000, Rock, he went. 2001, Stone Cold, he went. 2002, Triple H, yes. Brock Lesnar, yes. Benoit, yes. Batista, yes. Rey Mysterio, no.
Booyaka.
Rey Mysterio did not main event Mania that year. 2007, Undertaker, no, he didn't main event Mania that year. 2008, John Cena, did he main event Mania? No. Edge main event Mania with Undertaker.
Sure did. Yeah, you sure did.
2009, Randy Orton, yes. 2010, Edge, no. Alberto Del Rio, 2011, no. Sheamus, no. Cena, 2013, yes. Batista, technically, yes. Roman, yes. Triple H won the WWE title in the Royal Rumble and also defended in the main event of WrestleMania. 2017, Randy Orton, no. Asuka, Shinsuke Nakamura, no. Now I'm getting into the dual Rumbles. 2019, yes and no's. Becky Lynch main event in Mania. Seth Rollins opened the show. 2020, Charlotte Flair, Drew McIntyre. No, on both accounts. 2021, Bianca Belair and Edge. Yes, they did. 22, Ronda Rousey, Brock Lesnar. No and yes. 23, Rhea Ripley, Cody Rhodes. No, yes. 24, we were there. Bayley, Cody Rhodes. No, yes. And with Charlotte Flair and Jey Uso, it's going to be no and no. Sometimes man or woman who wins Mania does not have the feud that you want to go take into WrestleMania. Sometimes you got to use that feud to get WrestleMania hot when the door opens. It is what it is. So for everybody being very much so odd and weird about Jey Uso, either you want him to win the world title, you don't want him to win the world title, he can't wrestle. No, wait, now I really want him to win. EAD.
That's the tequila talk.
EAD. Pick a side, bro. Pick a side.
Yo, I love it. I love it.
For the most part, again, Jey Uso is going to be fine. Jey Uso got the people on his he got the people rocking with him, and I'm pretty sure when he touched down in Vegas, you know how we heard LA Knights, yeah, everywhere we went last year in Philly, D.
Yeah,
it's gonna be yeet all up and down in paradise, dog. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Who's your head of the week, my boy?
Man, listen. People know that I'm an avid, loyal Philadelphia Eagles fan. But you sons of bitches in the committee that's trying to ban the tush push because you bitch ass motherfuckers can't stop it. That's a problem.
Wait, I don't even mean to interrupt you. No. Get real specific. It's the Green Bay Packers. And everybody who is behind the Green Bay Packers who like, oh, wait.
You talking about like Sean McVay?
Sean McVay got bigger problems to worry about than
Sean McVay Sean McVay need to figure out how to coach an offense and how to actually win in the goddamn Super Bowl.
Well,
fuck Zach Morris Jr.
But he did win the Super Bowl.
Oh, he did. Still fuck him. Anyway,
let me cook. Nah. Well, all I'm saying before I let you cook. Only thing Sean McVay needs to worry about is how to stop one man from running for 405 yards and 4 touchdowns on his ass.
He don't coach defense.
I don't give a fuck. If you do it indoors, you do it outdoors, do it in the snow. Saquon Barkley ran on that ass through rain, sleet, snow, indoor conditioning.
That sounds like a him problem and not a me problem at all.
Look, the tush push is not a him problem. I mean, the tush push is not a you problem. It's never been a you problem. Again, the success rate is 86%.
It's actually 90.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it is 90. I did the numbers right. You're right. It's 90%.
So what I'm trying to say is you can't stop it. That's your fault. You want to trade for people and draft people for on offense. That's not my problem. So now you want to present it to the committee and say, oh, injury rate. There's a 0% injury rate in the tush push. And if somebody said that, so that's what's going to happen. If somebody says that it's going to be an injury, they're going to fake an injury just to put the percentage up to try to ban it. They weak as shit. They a bitch. They a hoe. They a slut. Fuck them. Fuck their grandmother. Fuck their mother. Fuck their ancestors. All that. Like real shit. I'm sorry. That's some weak ass shit. You cannot stop it. You cannot stop it. So that for me is the hater of the week because my quarterback and my team can actually score a touchdown on the play. You can't stop. That is not my problem. That is not our problem. If his toenail was bent and you couldn't stop that shit either, if that helps him out, what you gonna do? Like, what are we doing? Stop it.
So real quick, yes, it is weak. And I would like to add since now you on the Eagles
got my damn blood pressure right.
Since now you on the Eagles rant, dog. I saw something in Eagles Twitter that had me like laughing my ass off, right? So somebody posted the stats for one person, for one individual on the Philadelphia Eagles, and they're just listing his resume, right? I'm going to read the resume to y'all, and you can easily guess who his probably is if you're a football fan. I know D can probably guess this as well. One-time Super Bowl champion, two-time CFP national champion, one-time CFP national champion, offensive MVP, one-time Heisman Trophy winner, one-time Maxwell Award winner, one-time Walter Camp Award winner, one-time Fred Blendikoff Award winner, one-time Paul Hornung Award winner, the AP College Football Player of the Year, the Sporting News College Football Player of the Year, the SEC Male Athlete of the Year, the SEC Offensive Player of the Year, a unanimous All-American, a one-time second-team All-American, and two-time first-team All-SEC.
Is that my favorite player, the Reaper?
That's the Reaper.
Reaper.
Do you want to know what one person responded to that and said?
And said what?
But he didn't throw for 25 touchdowns and 3,900 yards. I am going to need people, and this may be my bonus hater of the week. I'm going to need people to stop giving a fuck about box scores and fantasy football.
I need motherfuckers that have never played the game of fucking football to actually talk about shit that you don't know about. Shut the fuck up and keep it moving.
Just stop.
Shut the fuck and keep it moving.
Just stop it. Just stop it. And before I say anything more inflammatory, we're going to wrap this up. This is the 2DopeMarks podcast. You can like, rate, review us on all your platforms that you love listening to podcasts. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Turn on your notifications for when we have new episodes every Thursday. We go live on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. We also are on demand on Fridays. Whenever you get your favorite podcast. Again, we appreciate everyone's support for these first 10 episodes. It's been humbling to say the least. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate y'all coming through every Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Rocking with us. You don't have to, but you do. Sometimes you just want to hear your homies who you actually know have wrestling sense and actually know how to use a podcast mic and not be trying to bring down everybody in the world. We thank y'all. We appreciate it. Again, follow us on Twitter at 2DopeMarks. Follow us on Instagram at 2DopeMarks, Threads at 2DopeMarks. The merchandise store will be live WrestleMania week. You can get your 2DopeMarks t-shirts and things like that. Like I got on right here with the gold grill in the wrestling ring. I'm talking about. You can do that. We will have mugs, courtesy of family and friends. This is not just going to be a merchandise store that's strictly 2DopeMarks related. It's going to be for everybody because we are a community and we enjoy watching the community eat and we watching the community share their gifts with the world. This is almost like a blog I started in 2009. It's like Day in a Dream. It's like everybody wants that one day to live out their dream. So 2DopeMarks is a family. It's an institution. This ain't no get down and lay down like Beanie Siegel, but it might have to be one day. Yeah, I mean, it might have to be one day. But man, again, thank y'all so much. Rate, like, comment, subscribe. You can find D on Twitter at no one like D. You can find me not on Twitter all that often at _BrandOC. You can find me on Blue Sky at BrandOC. D, you know what we do every week, man. Say something nice for the people.
Happy birthday, baby.
Hey, downtown bye. Play the music. Play the music.
There you go.